Hello, River Landing. A fort on the frontier was about to be attacked by Indians. The captain of the troops had seen the smoke signals and heard the war drums from beyond the ridge. He had no idea what he might be up against, a war party or an entire Indian nation. He called for his Indian scout, and everyone gathered inside the large wooden doors of the fort. He said to the scout, "I need you to use all your 30 years of skill to estimate the kind of force we are up against." The scout got down on all fours and put his ear to the ground. "Very large war party," he said. "Maybe 300 braves, 4 chiefs, 2 on black stallions, 2 on white stallions. All have war paint, many guns. Medicine man with them too." "Incredible," said the captain. "You can tell all that by listening to the ground?" "No," said Scout. "Head down, can see under big doors." Head down to see. Bow down to see. Could be a metaphor. I have an attorney friend from Waco, Texas, who built a beautiful house on the river. He and his family had lived in 7 different houses in the same city. They would buy something, run down and fix it up, live there for 5 years and move on. He was flipping houses before they even coined the term. But this house on the river, where he could have a ski boat and a rope swing and a veranda, was to be the last house and the best. Well, it was the last and the best, but not as he hoped. Within 5 years in that new house, his kids were off to college. He was divorced. His son died of a fentanyl overdose. And then my friend was sentenced to 6 years in prison for financial fraud. Building houses is easier than building homes. It was a long fall. I knew a professor at Baylor who had risen to the top of her field. Her expertise was family-owned businesses. She ran a nationally renowned program, spoke all over the country on the dynamics of family businesses. She built an entrepreneurial empire. Apparently, the personal side of family life requires something else. She went through a divorce and was estranged from her one daughter. Both of these friends were outwardly successful, but their lives fell apart. And both of them emerged from their painful chapters to eventually find a new life. It was not a new life they designed and managed like the previous one. It was more like a gift or a grace. It came to them, and they were ready to receive it. It has happened to many of us too. I'd love to hear your story of a new life. Have a great week.